So I just stress ate a bag of Oreos before filming this. Like, if that doesn't tell you what kind of day it's been, then I don't know. So I'm going to be doing a bit of a veganuary review, as it's like, I think it's the 29th today. So I will continue veganuary until start of February, and then that makes sense, I don't know, because I don't really want to be Jesus, the Oreos are getting to me. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to be vegan anymore, so yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of explain what veganuary was like for me, I guess, and then the reasons why I don't want to stay vegan. So I've written like a list out, but it's not in order because my brain just doesn't work like that. I just like think of one thing, then straight to the next, and then to the next, and it's just all over the place. So we're gonna try and do it in some sort of order, but I don't know. So I'll start with my experience of veganuary 2020, I suppose. So I ate mostly vegan. Like, I'd say I ate vegan because I messed up twice, okay? And it was, so the first time was, I think someone, like one of my friends, offered me a gummy sweet, and I just completely forgot, honestly, and like that's okay because we're all human, we forget things, you know. So, and I ate it, and then I realised, I was like, oh, oops. I don't know if this is straight, sorry. My ring light tripod thing's like, I've only had it, I've used it like once and it's broken, so. Go Amazon. Oh, I rambled so much, I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, I got gummy sweet from a friend. Did it have gelatin in? Possibly. Honestly, I don't know because I don't know what brand it was, but it happens, you know. Then the other thing was I went to McDonald's, which I'm not a big fan of McDonald's, honestly. Like, fast food just kind of like messes me up, honestly. So I try not to have much of it, but some of my friends were going there, so went there at lunch at college, and I got the veggie burger, but I forgot to take the mayo out, and then I, like, when I opened the box and everything, I saw it, I was like, oh. I wasn't just gonna send it back because that's just kind of like a waste of food or like throw away or whatever. So I just ate it because what's done is done, you know? So yeah. But I have quite enjoyed it, honestly. Like, when I've gone out to eat and everything, there's lots of options, honestly. And like, I could probably stay vegan, it's just mentally I don't like being like restrictive on myself because, right, so I lost about like 8 stone through going vegan, but it wasn't like I wouldn't let myself eat vegan fast food or anything like remotely processed or whatever, and it was just not okay mentally. Like, I don't know, I don't want to go back there because I tried so hard to get out of that mindset of like eat as little as possible, and just, I don't know, it's, yeah, it was not a good time, honestly. So, and just putting a label on the way I eat just doesn't feel right to me, which, if you're vegan, like, good for you, like, you do you, honestly. I don't really care. And if you're not as well, good for you. It's your choice, so don't let anyone else decide for you. Especially a dumb YouTube video. So yeah, I keep looking down at my notes because I have a memory like a sieve, honestly. I keep moving the tripod. Okay. Yeah, so I kind of like went into the bad things about it, I suppose, which is like, it's just restrictive, honestly. Like, it's restrictive in like what there is available to eat and everything, but there is loads more options now, honestly, so it hasn't been too challenging. Because, right, so if you don't know, I'm lactose intolerant, therefore like quite a fair bit of the food I eat is accidentally vegan or like marketed as vegan, because like when I go to a restaurant I find it so much easier just to get the vegan option rather than being like, oh, can you take all the dairy out of this for me? Like, I'm socially awkward, okay? And I just can't deal with that. So yeah. This is just a rambling mess. It's like 5 p.m. right now, and I've been at college all day. It's long. So yeah, so I've written down that it's not sustainable for me, basically just because I feel like mentally, like, as time goes on, it will get worse, being like, oh, I really want this food thing, but no, I can't have it because it's bad. Like, it's that mindset that messes me up a bit. The whole like dieting mindset, it's just not fun, honestly. So, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna go like full carnivore, some of that BS, like, no thank you. Like, most meat I'm not even a big fan of. Like, I don't know, the most that you can just buy the vegan version of it, and I can't taste the difference. So yeah. So yeah, good things about it is like, it's nice to know you're doing at least something for the environment and animals, like, because climate change is a big problem right now. Yeah. I have to edit so much of this video because I keep pausing. It's like I said, like, it's really not that different for me to eat vegan. Like, it just means checking the labels a bit more, and so like for like a meal deal at Sainsbury's, you like the tuna sandwiches, I mean, the like chicken, sweet corn, ham, all that kind of stuff is all dairy free. So sometimes I would just buy those because I can, I guess, and they taste good. So yeah, I think everyone just needs to be more mindful of like the impact of what they eat on like the animals, since it is killing them. But I feel like you shouldn't be super strict on yourself, because that just makes life not fun. But then if you're happy doing that, go ahead. I mean, I say that I'm not gonna be vegan come end of January, but I'm sure I will still eat a lot of vegan food most of the time, which that is still helping the environment and animals anyway. Like, just do what you can. It's like the whole meatless Mondays or the other tags and whatnot. Like, it's all just to do a little bit to help the environment, which that's all you can do, really. So yeah, but it's gonna be a short video. Do I film this all over again? Maybe. See, I don't even know if you're interested in a veganuary review, because like most of my friends aren't vegan, some vegetarian, but yeah. But like, so I bought this like protein milkshake thing. I'll go get it. 1 second. So I went into Boots and saw this, and this was like right at the start of veganuary, and I've just had it in the fridge because once I like commit to something, I can't just not do it unless I really hate it. And like, personally, veganuary isn't too much of a struggle, but I know that some people who live where like supermarkets are miles away and that there's only small shops that don't have much variety, that it's hard, okay? And that's okay. It's okay to not be vegan. That's kind of the whole point of this video, I guess. So yeah, so I got this, which, so yeah, I am lactose intolerant, and it says lactose free. So I've just like been waiting to drink it. Is that sad? I don't know. I just, yeah, I don't know. And I also found this one, which is from my work, which also been waiting to drink, which says lactose free on there. But I don't know. So I'm gonna, I guess you could call me like flexitarian or whatever, which I feel like most people are. Like, most meat eaters don't eat meat at every single meal. So like, you might eat a vegetarian meal one day, or say you have like peanut butter and jam sandwich, that's vegan, you know? And it's like, I just hate how strict it all is, and how like everyone's so judgmental, like on the internet and everything, and how it's like, if you mess up once, you're not vegan anymore, you're cut off from the whole like vegan community. And yeah, that's the point like I don't like about veganism and whatnot. Yeah, that's probably the main thing I don't like, is like the whole stigmatism. Is that, no, that's not the right word. Is it the right word? I am so tired. Okay, I think the whole stereotype of veganism is that like, you think you're better than everyone else because you're vegan, when like, no. I don't know if any of this makes sense, honestly. I was about to say I just want to go home, but I am home. Okay. I think I just need to have some more of my Oreos and cry. Will this get uploaded? I don't know. I kind of feel obligated to record a review of veganuary, since like it's kind of been a theme on my channel a little bit. But yeah, so to summarize this mess of a video, I'm not gonna label myself as vegan, is what I'm trying to say, because for me it's just not what I want to do, and that's okay. So that doesn't mean I'm gonna go off eating tons of meat, and I don't know, that's not even a bad thing, I guess. Okay. I think I'm just gonna end the video.